Okay, time to go running and meet with Azami. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you! Huh? I don't know you. Where'd you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor scooter. Looks like a little bit vintage. How cute! I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just any birdie. I'm from St. Pigeonations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your jib. Anyone that determined deserves a ride home. Come on! The intimidating sparrow gestures at her scooter. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think? Thank you. May I ask your name? Koshiba Azami. I sell takoyaki. Call me Azami. Thank you, Azami. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There is a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilometers per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Isn't riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so I put it along at Azami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job, since I have the chance. Okay, now I think I can get her endings. I think I could get Azami's normal ending just by getting a job. So let's go get a job at the cafe again. It's beautiful in here. Oh my. Pardon me, miss, but we're not open yet. If you could come back at no... Oh, sorry, I was here to ask about the job. The proprietor of the cafe is an extremely elegant parakeet. A true gentle bird, without a doubt. This must be what people mean when they refer to a mature attractiveness. All the students at school are young and hyper, and the most dignified birds there are the teachers.
Oh, is that right? Forgive me. I am called Urishihara Kenzamburo. I am the owner of Torimi Cafe.
I'm Seishin Hermy.
Welcome, Miss Hermy. I hadn't expected a human.
Are you going to interview me?
I do not see any need to test such a wonderful young lady's desire to work here. And I believe you will be much more capable than I at moving the boxes of coffee and tea about.
I'll be glad to. After all, I am a vitality girl.
I shall be relying on you for the summer then, Miss Hermy. It is perhaps a little sudden, but could you start tomorrow?
Of course.
I'm glad. I shall be waiting for you here in my cage. Tomorrow then, Miss Hermy.
Today's my first day working at Mr. Urishihara's cafe. I think I'll leave early to make a good impression.
Good morning, Miss Hermy.
Good morning, sir.
Let me start by showing you where everything is. I'm sure you'll be able to remember everything soon, so please ask if you can't find something.
He shows me around the cafe, explaining everything inside. The shop is small and he keeps everything very tidy, so I'll be able to remember it all.
Well then, what do you think?
It's very nice. I almost want to move in.
Come now, it's far too plain for a young lady such as yourself.
Actually, compared to my house...
Excuse me? I saw the flyer at the station and...
Ryota!
Hermy, what are you doing here? A friend of yours, Miss Hermy?
Oh, yes, this is Ryota. You came for the job too, Ryota?
Yeah, I saw that it starts at noon, so I thought I could fit it in after my other job. But if you've already got the position, then that's that.
Mr. Urishihara, could you use 2 people?
Sadly, my cage is too small to have that much work to do.
I should...
Okay, since I want Azami's other ending, I am gonna have to take the job from Ryota again.
I'm sorry, Ryota, but I really want to do this.
Don't worry about it, Hermy. I've got a couple more places to check. Perhaps some other time. I'll be here if you are looking for something later on. I'll keep that in mind, sir. Have fun, Hermy. He's such a good boy. Such a good pigeon.
Almost opening time. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not about to mess up after taking the job from Ryota. I wonder who the first customer of my life will be.
Y'all got a new girl? A human?
A budgerigger steps in the door. The first customer of my life. A young man who doesn't quite suit the atmosphere of the cafe. I was hoping for somebody who'd raise a few more flags, maybe a white peacock. Welcome! Would you like a bath or a meal? Or maybe you'd like Mr. Urishihara?
I'll take Kenzaburo. Hey, wait just a minute now.
Yes! A perfect delayed reaction.
Oh, hello, Rabu. This is Rabu, Miss Hermy. A regular customer. I'm something of an important figure here. See this card? 206 stamps.
Amazing. Is he a cafe addict?
Hey, what was with that when I came in?
I've wanted to provoke that reaction out of someone with a Kansai accent since I was a little girl. Thank you, Mr. Rabu. Thanks to you, my dream has come true and I can die happy.
Y'all lost me on the roadside there. Well, that's how it is. Hermy, right? That's it, there is my private property. Y'all remember that now. A new encounter in the little bird cage. Today is a good day. I shall make some coffee to celebrate. Please sit down, both of you.
And so, the three of us enjoyed an early afternoon pot of coffee. Wait, aren't I supposed to be working? I stayed on the town for too long and it's late. On my own, of course. Riding the stormy waves of life alone is what we humans are all about. Hey, human. What? Suddenly I'm surrounded by a bunch of unkempt pigeons.
You go to St. Pigeon Nations, don't you? I bet a rich little girl like you gets a lot of pocket money from daddy, huh? Rich little girl going to a fancy school, thinks she's so great.
Darn it, I can tell them apart. I can pick Dota out of a crowd about 80% of the time, but rectors I just met all look the same. Do you have some business with me? If not, go away.
Hey, that's not nice. Show us some cash first.
Cash. They buffed their chests threateningly. Dumb punks! Picking on girls in the park is a good way to get ostracized for life.
What? What?
You little. They're angry now. My hunter-gatherer instincts can feel a fight coming. 3 pigeons on my own. Can I win this? Slam! Thud. Huh? The work of a moment. Somebody flits forward, and in the blink of an eye, the doves are knocked to the ground, twittering in surprise. Looming majestically over the fallen doves is... Azami? That was close, Hermy. Are you sure it should be out this late? What the Who are you? Me? Well... I'm a passing Takoyaki lady.
Takoyaki? Don't screw with us!
They're stubborn. Here they come.
We're not gonna take this from a Finch and a human. Take this!
Yeah. Not done yet, huh? I'll teach you chicks a lesson. Sparrow kick! So cool! Your sparrow kick is super cool, Azami. Don't relax yet. This is where the real fight starts. Azami fluttering magnificently under the glow of the neon lights, me gleefully punching the daylights out of the punctions. Fighting back to back. Now that's trust! Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with somebody. Invite... Sun!
Is it true? That you will take Okosan to a wonderful place.
Yep, that is the summer festival. Let's go together.
I can invite him, right? Yeah, I can. Okosan smells excellent things. Okosan's excitement is almost at maximum.
There's lots of good food. More than we could ever try.
Perhaps even pudding.
Well, probably not. I've never seen a stand selling pudding. Oh, look! The fireworks are starting! Aren't they pretty, Okosan? Okosan? No! He's lost himself to the shining lights and returned to his feral ancestry. Calm down! Okosan, calm down!
Time sure flies when I'm in here. See you all around, Kenzamburo. Oh. Hey, Hermy.
Huh? Dabu, finally heading home after staying in the cafe for much of the day, gestures to me on his way out to the door.
Here, this is your tip.
It's the magical candy from the pocket of an old lady from Osaka. So young men from Osaka can do it too.
See you all around. Good day to you, Dabu. I think it's time to close up. Would you care for something, Hermy? It won't be as good after sitting overnight.
Is there any tanjiro left?
Of course. Here you are.
Tanjiro from a fancy cup is the best. By the way, Mr. Urushihara?
Yes?
Mr. Labu comes here every day, right?
He does, yes.
I wonder what he does. Is he a night security guard or something?
A chauffeur, apparently. He is generally out all night. He likes to come here to relax before work.
A budgerigger who works at night?
There are those among us parents who prefer the night. The moon is wonderfully calming on clear nights. Dabu is renowned for being a very careful and reliable driver.
And here I took him for the type to go wild behind the wheel. Haven't I met another careful driver recently? One more week until the end of August. I guess my summer job is over. I'll miss this place.
Thank you for everything, Miss Hermy. It's been a pleasure.
Likewise. Thank you for everything, Mr. Urushihara. I think I'll be back here sometime as a customer.
Y'all retiring early? Miss Hermy is a student and so must return to her studies with the turning of the leaves.
I haven't even finished my summer homework.
Doing the last half in 1 week? I reckon you'll do just fine. Gonna feel real lonely around here without you, Hermy. At least Kenzaburo ain't going anywhere. Naturally not.
Baba sips from his cup. I think after working here for a month, I can safely say that he accounts for the majority of the cafe's business. Everybody who comes here probably thinks of it as an oasis in the city, an island of soothing parakeet in the sea of urban life. It's kind of a pity that so few people come in. Oh, welcome! A Azami, you came! Can't exactly refuse an invitation from my sweet little protege, now can I? When did I become your protege? Okay then. Hey, have a seat, please.
Azami, is that you?
Her expression suddenly hardens. Feels like the cafe is going to burst. Feels like one of those scenes when the retired cop finally faces down the mob boss, just before the bullets start flying. Do you know each other? You might say that. You disappear one day and then turn up sipping tea in a place like this. Left us all behind, have you?
Azami,
How do you think I felt these past 6 months? Sure looks ready to fly at him any moment. Azami! I don't know what's happened between you two, but Mr. Dabu is a nice man now. He drives cars and gives out candy. Please forgive him. Stay out of this, kid.
it doesn't concern you.
What happened, Mr. Dabu? I've never seen her this mad.
Since when are you calling yourself Dabu? I remember your sexy, rapturous eyes back then. He used to be a living legend, kid. The leader of the toughest bikers around. Back then, there wasn't a bird on the night roads who didn't know the name of Hosokawa Blaster. Carve into your souls! When we stand together, ain't nobody gonna hold us back. I was young then. Every one of hell's birdies would have followed you to the end of the earth. And we all knew we would have gotten there without a single traffic violation. Since when do biker gangs obey traffic laws? You don't get it, kid. You're still a rookie. You can ride with the law. When you ride on the inside. You were pretty famous for your strong out ideals. Riding with a soul as wild as any other gang, but never breaking the law. You were my hero. But a hero doesn't run away. And you did. As soon as I confessed to you, you were gone. Done with the gang tales, onto a love story. Azami, I can tell I've hurt you. I'm sorry. But
tension crackles in the air. Only Mr. Urashihara remains exactly as he was when it all started, slowly polishing glasses behind the counter. So Mr. Dabu used to lead a biker gang, and his real fake name is Hosokawa Blaster. This entire situation seems extremely out of place here. Wait, haven't I seen the name of Blaster somewhere before?
will you listen to me, Azami?
It's a little late for that. 6 months of tea and cake and you look like Mr. Fava Bean.
Mr. Fava Bean?
Yes, it fits so well. I don't like Fat Man. All my love for you burned up long ago. Azami subjects Mr. Fava Bean to a harrowing tirade over his new physique. At this rate, Mr. Fava Bean won't be able to get a word in edgewise. Has she really stopped loving Mr. Fava Bean? I should break up. Azami's martial arts. Azami, I don't think you've forgotten Mr. Fava Bean.
What's this, Hermy?
I think you think about him all the time, even now. What are you talking about, kid? You practice your alien kicking technique every day, right? You've been preparing a special move for your reunion with him, right?
Kicks?
You're right, I have. Grit your teeth, Mr. Fava Bean. You'll regret dumping me until the day you die.
What the?
And so the oasis of soothing Takoyaki was transformed into a scene of avian fury, the wrath of God falling to earth in the guise of a sparrow's legs. I will decimate my summer homework with the force of a raging bull. Next up is the individual research project. I want to research something that will only take one day, but I don't really have any ideas. Anyway, I'll take a stroll around town and see if I can find an interesting topic. Huh? Standing in front of a used bike shop is... Azami? Huh? Oh, it's you. Feels like you should head home and get some sleep already. Azami, were you crying? What are you talking about? Don't make fun of me. Sorry, but as your protege, I'm worried about you.
Making my half-grown protege worry. I must be losing my edge.
When I look around, her trademark pink scooter is nowhere to be seen. And she came out of the used bike shop, which means... No way! Did you sell your bike? If you're having second thoughts, I'll go take it back for you. Nah, it's fine. This is my way of ending things. And now that it's over, I look to the future. That is the way of the sparrow. The way of the sparrow? That sounds pretty cool. Goodbye, Mr. Fava Bean. It's time for me to move on.
Hey, you there. Hold on a sec. You were the guys who picked a fight with my cute followers, huh? Get them, bro. Get them.
It's the gang of bad birdies from before. So you brought your friends. Chicks like you should be at home washing their beaks and getting ready for bed.
Don't look down on us. We brought our best fighters to pay you back. You better be ready.
These doves are strong. Ganging up on her isn't fair, you punk Jones. Azami, I'll help too. The punctions come at us one after another. In just an instant, the nighttime city transforms into a violent battlefield. Azami lays the smackdown with her magnificent sparrow kick, and I pulverize everything with my fists of fury. We're at a huge disadvantage, but Azami and I pull through and leave the city dawn.
I always thought you were something special, but you've gotten pretty strong.
No, I still have a long ways to go.
No, you're already a true sparrow.
I'm a sparrow? What do you mean, Azami?
I'm 100% human. You know, nobody's born a sparrow. You overcome obstacles and suffer hardships, but still always move forward. That's what makes somebody a sparrow. Your kindness, your strength, your way of life, everything about you screams sparrow. From this day forth, hold your head high and call yourself a sparrow.
Azami, I am a sparrow. Sparrow Hermy station, and no puncture is a match for me. I feel it in my bones. I can trust you. If we're together, there's nothing we can't do.
I'll be counting on you, kid.
Yeah! Azami and I formed a new all-girl delinquent gang. Only our souls run wild. Our wild birds embodied that noble spirit as we drove through the night, never once breaking any traffic laws. And so we became legends of the midnight roads.
Oh my gosh, the credits. So did I just waste my Okosan run? To be the true Java Sparrow,